Okay, guys. Hey, everybody. So I ran into some technical difficulties, so I'm going ahead and channel as I channel with everything that's going on around me. And I was just live, guys, and then all of a sudden my internet decided it didn't want to work. But I also have roommates who are on the internet, the Wi-Fi. So I just restarted it, and it started working for them. And I got on my hotspot on my phone, which I had problems with my Metro PCS service earlier in the month because I have unlimited data, but for them, unlimited is until a certain point, and then you're not favored as far as the tower giving you data. And so I tried to top it up. I paid $10 to get more data, and they added it to my hotspot. And I was like, I can't use hotspot to upload my videos from my phone, but I figured it out. So August has been a month of us having to figure things out, especially when we have technical difficulties. We've been having this whole year has been like just a whole curveball for everybody in every sense of the way. And there's a sense of just having to find or run with it or go with it, find other ways. Like I refuse to be defeated. And Mars is in Aries right now, y'all, and it goes retrograde next month, in which tomorrow's next month, September. We made it through August, y'all. August seemed long AF. But I enjoyed August, and I've been enjoying this year actually. 2020 is the year of alignment. You are getting, like, the universe is getting our butts in alignment. Like, if you're not already in line with the things that you're supposed to be doing, this year has been here to do that. So I'm doing a live stream so that I can recap what went on for all the zodiac signs as far as August 2020 goes. So I took some notes and stuff like that. And so we're going to start from Aries on down to Pisces. And let me do my introduction. Hi guys, it's me, Pure Like Tarot, and I'm here to give you guys a recap of August 2020. And we're gonna see like where we just came from and where we are now. And then I'm gonna drop the September 22 videos because I got those for y'all and they're good, y'all. So sit back and relax, y'all. Stay tuned and just a little bit more about like my past few days. Because I haven't gotten as much sleep as I usually like to get. Because I've been working, like I've been getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I can be at work at 7. I'm getting off at like 3, and then still doing stuff after that. And so I had a friend who threw a birthday party for another friend, and it was supposed to happen tonight, but they ended up changing it into last night. So I went to the party last night, knowing I had to get up to go to work for 7. And so I got a cookie because he bakes cookies, and I had there happened to be cats there, so I had Benadryl. So I had my cookies, Benadryl, and then I had a little bit of Jaeger. So like I didn't get home until like 3 something and went to sleep at 4 a.m. and got like 2 hours of sleep and woke up and went to work, and I was fine. I was fine at work. I was my hyper self. I was my happy self. And I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine on cloud 9. So I'm doing fine, y'all. And I'm Aries sun sign. And we will be starting with Aries. I do want to eat some. It's probably going to kick in at the end. How y'all doing? If you're watching this afterwards, tell me in the comments how you doing. If you want human talk, I'm going to have the. I will have timestamps below. So I'm here, guys. I got off work at like 3 o'clock, and I took a slight nap. As I'm also like, I rent out my bedrooms. I'm showing my rooms, getting ready for a trip. I'm not going on. And again, August seemed like it was a month where we had a lot of curveballs, technical difficulties, maybe a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of things that we had to just, especially if you had a passion and a drive for something, just kind of keep on moving. Like I ran out of data earlier on this month for my phone and uploading videos as I've been doing love readings, career readings. You know, I've been going in, and I'm proud of myself because I've really been going in. And so again, my data ran out, but again, me not giving up because I tried everything. Trust me, I was trying everything. Got on the phone with Metro and everything, like, you know. And it's so funny because I got a new subscriber from talking to one of the Metro PCS reps. So shout out to you, girl, if you're watching. But you really helped me, girl. Like fellow Aries. So I appreciate you getting stuff done. Again, Mars is in Aries, my sign, and it will be going retrograde September. So, and then we just hit Virgo season. And Virgo season, I'm already seeing like people got opinions, and it's so funny because I was saying that Virgos tend to try to fix other people before they fix themselves or fix their own problems. So, and maybe that's unbalanced Virgos because so many people have been on Facebook and like these different apps stating their opinions. And they're like big, bold opinions of, well, not opinions, some of them, you know, some, yeah, but just speaking their minds, which is fine. But it's like, calling people out about stuff or like some liminals or stuff like that, or just directly addressing an issue with a person. So this is the energy, y'all. September is about to be interesting. But let's do this recap on August, and I'm gonna finish my cookie, and we're gonna get into this recap. Again, I took notes from the videos, at least the energies that I pulled for you guys, because I will be pulling overall energies and such like that, so that we can compare. So we can take our time with this. Look, y'all. So much been going on. We're making it through. And then maybe things aren't going according to plan, but still having the energy, and that's the important part. Having the energy to find other ways to get things done. Again, I ran out of data, couldn't upload any videos from my phone, and I was trying everything and got on the phone with my phone company and ended up figuring that I'm figuring out that my laptop has a slot for the memory card that I have in my phone. Baby, when I say I was so happy that I found that out, because it's changed the game for me as far as me uploading my videos. So needless to say, I was still able to upload my videos. So, and then also, if you're following me on Instagram, which all that is in the description, my Facebook, Instagram, I have been posting, and I have posted already the September 2020 readings. So you know, hey, look, I get in when I can fit in. Okay. So I'm gonna drop the September 2020 readings after I do this recap because I think it's important to go over the month and really just figure out where we came from and where we are now. So I'm gonna start with Aries after I finish my cookie. So thank you for joining me. If you're joining me way after this live, thank you for viewing it. And again, the timestamps will be below. Have a little wine. Have a little wine. Got my cookie. I'm ready to go. So, so let's start with Aries. And I'm going to get an overall energy, overall theme for this recap for your energy, for what's been going on, what you've been going through. We're going to see where you came from and where you are now. Okay? So give me an overall energy for Aries, overall theme. Because this particular card deck I'm working with, it's just a major arcana. So it's really interesting to work with it. It's just like, look, this is what it is. Okay? This is what the theme is. So give me an overall theme. There's always like a duality. There's always like different energies. So I'm picking up the most felt energy, the most popular energy. If anything else pops out, I definitely will say what the heck has to be said. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. So Aries, let's see what your overall energy is right now, or your overall theme for this recap for August 2020, okay? Let's see where we at. I was just watching the Monica and Brandy battle also, and I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but I like Monica. You know, I like Brandy, but as terms as far as artists go, I like Monica as an artist better. Anyway, so this is for Aries. This is your overall energy and theme for, you know, right now. And again, we're going over the month. So we're unpacking August 2020. So I have the Strength card in reverse. And Lord, this live stream is new for me too. So bear with me as I get it right so that you guys can see the cards actually. Maybe I should point that away. So we do have the Strength card in reverse here. And I'm kind of upset you can't see all the details again, but we're going to roll with the punches because, hey, that's just the way that it is. Strength card in reverse, guys, and we have 8 here. So this is talk about your energetic currency. You might be tired. Like if you've been like me, Aries, you may be just tired. There's a lack of hope or faith in this card here. I feel like I should pull another card. So lack of strength, you know, right now. And this is like the theme, you know. This is, again, your recap. The Hermit card in reverse. So yeah, there's a need for you to withdraw from the world. If you've been giving your energy out a lot, which I have been, you know, with my card readings and stuff like that, and any other aspect, it's time for you to go into your shell, hermit card mode, withdraw from the world, and regain your strength, regain your energy, okay? Um, Hermit card is 9 in this deck. So you're coming at the end of a cycle. Here we are at the end of a cycle, okay? Let's see if that's better. Because I know if I move the light, okay, I'm not going to worry about the light. So we're going to get better, you know. We're going to get better equipment one day and stuff like that. So yeah, Aries, overall energy and theme of this recap, theme of the end of this month is Strength card, reverse, Hermit card, reverse. And I'm going to pull some not illuminated tarot. I can barely even think because that's how much I've been just like going hard and I've been loving it. That's the thing. I've been loving it. I've been like having the energy to do it. So I'm going to use the, what is this deck? Being forgetful. So maybe you are a little forgetful, but it is because you're tired, Aries, okay? Because you've been going hard, okay? You've been giving out your energy. You've been doing a lot, okay? Mars did just move into Aries, so you probably did get a burst. And then we was in Leo season, so you probably did get a burst of energy. And like, you know, it was good for doing things that you have been wanting to do and like picking up old things, okay? So this is the Rider Right deck. And I'm just going to pull, you know. So I want to pull the energy just to kind of like clarify where you came from, like the start of the month. But here we are clarifying these two cards here with the Hermit card in reverse and the Strength card. Page of Wands in reverse. So again, lack of passion. What I'm really getting from this is just a lack of energy. Let's see. So where are we coming from? So in the beginning of the month, I pulled when I did the collective reading, when I did the last live, you had Star card in reverse for your love, and then Five of Swords um, for your career. Okay. And then the August 2020 video, I put the World card for you guys, and that was called Baby You Can Have It All. Mid-month, I pulled the Seven of Wands, and that was called Forgive Me, Moving On to Better Things. So forgive me, because I'm not Terry. Best believe I move on to better things. Yes. And so I did a career finances reading. And for the career reading, I pulled Doing Fine on Cloud 9. And it's the Devil card reverse. And that was about releasing things. Okay. So finances, y'all finances in August 2020 look good. They look great. But you were feeling kind of lonely. But you're releasing people. Okay. So this is my notes on this. So let's see how this pairs up. So again, we got the Page of Wands in reverse here, just clarifying this energy that you feel currently. And so let's see, let's just unpack all this and see what else is going on, or if I can pull any more cards to just tie in everything that we learned in August. Okay. King of Pentacles. So forgive me because I'm not Terry. Wiping your face with $100 bills. Y'all, this is the current energy. This is like the overall energy of August 2020, King of Pentacles. And again, you guys had the Star card in reverse for love. So, your love life, I feel like you weren't just where you wanted to be at in your love life, but you were in the process of releasing people and in the process of learning what you really truly want, Aries. And so again, King of Pentacles, you're still in that process of like choosing you. Okay, we got the King of Swords in reverse. So yeah, cutting people out. Cutting people out. So let's particularly pull for August 2020 love, okay? So what was the overall like lessons or blessings? Tower card. Kicking people out the tower. Tower card upright. That is you being in charge of transformation. My favorite thing I like to use as far as the tower card is, especially when you are in charge of like this transformation, when Left Eye burnt down that mansion after her boyfriend was cheating on her and stuff like that. Like she put all his shoes in a tub and set it on fire and set the whole house on fire. Like kicking people out of your tower, okay? Releasing people in love. You got a sudden realization, Aries. You got, your eyes are open now. You're just like, look, again, King of Pentacles energies, King of Swords in reverse. Like, I'm not for this because I know who I am. Aries, forgive me because I'm not Terry. Best believe I'll move on to better things. So what came out next is the Six of Cups in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you're no longer going after like past relationships, or maybe someone did come back from the past and it's just like you're no longer giving energy to that. Like this was something like I'm hearing like a childhood dream or childhood, crushes, childhood relationships, or ways that you were thinking that relate to how you learned about love in childhood. This is what you're releasing. This is what you release. This is what you kicked out of your tower. Okay, Aries, like y'all, again, y'all have said, forgive me. Forgive me. And this is Chloe and Hallie's song, Forgive Me. And for so long, that song all month was stuck in my head, because it's really powerful to be like, that's okay. It didn't work out with you. But I know that I'm moving on to better things, and you are moving on to things that you actually want. You're moving on to people that you want to be involved with. Okay? So let's pull some cards for your love life. Okay. Not your love life. I just said love life again. So maybe we still want to talk about our love life. So let's bring it all together for August for us for our love life. Okay. Because the energy that wants to come in is Page of Cups. So there's some expressing that you want to do about your love life. You got the King of Wands. You're feeling confident. You're feeling very confident in yourself. Okay, what you bring to the table. Okay, Death card in reverse, but it's being held up. Maybe you're holding this up. Maybe the universe is holding this up. I think the universe is more holding this up because, again, what you have been going after is stuff that was not truly for you. Ace of Wands. Yeah, you got a new passion. You have like new ideas about love. Okay. So this is what August brought for you guys. New ideas about love, new passion about love, new passions for yourself. Okay. And self-love. I love it. Aries. So career. Let's see. Let's unpack your career for August 2020. Again, within love, you had the Star card in reverse and the world card, okay. And that was just overall, like your mid-month, you had the Seven of Wands, okay. And that's again, you fighting off these connections that, baby, I'm not dealing with that no more. So, career, again, the World card, and this is you choosing those things you want, you're getting what you want. And then, you know, with the Devil in reverse, this is for you releasing things, releasing people that no longer work for you, releasing careers, releasing just things that just no longer work for you financially. And this is mindsets also, guys. So let's see, let's unpack August for your career and finances. Page of Pentacles again. So again, not paying attention to things that no longer are relevant for you. So with the pages, this is like adolescent energy. So I'm taking this as stuff that you've learned about your finances and your career that is outdated. This is how you learned as a child. This is what you were taught as a child, and you're rejecting that stuff now. You're just like, I don't have to have a steady 9 to 5 in order for me to be happy and successful. I don't have to go to school or whatever it is that you came into realization about. And with the page is a need to go back and do those things that you enjoyed as a child. And it's more than just like career, like wanting to be a doctor or something as a child. This is like if you was a child and you like to eat ice cream all day. As an adult, you can do that. Okay? If you was a child and you like to nap all day, as an adult, I can nap all day. And these are the things that you have to implement into your life in order for you to get what you want. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So we're coming to the end of a cycle. We're not quite there yet because there's some things that we still have to purge. There's some things that we still have to let go of, okay? Because this, look, something else wants to come in for us. Queen of Cups in reverse. So you may still be doing something that you're not quite passionate about. You may still be in a job, but again, you're releasing these notions that you have to be in a certain place in order to get where you want to be at or to be happy, okay? Yeah, Death card in reverse. This is something that's being held up by the universe, okay? Because I do see that you have your ideas about where you want to go. Two of Wands in a reverse. And there are things that you're trying to put into play. But again, technical difficulties. There have been things that have been stalling things, And just like when I sat down to do this video, it was stalled because my Wi-Fi decided it didn't want to work anymore. So, I figured that out. But, there's a reason for everything. I don't know the reason yet of why it was stalled. There's a reason for everything. Page of Cups in reverse, okay? So, you got the Two of Cups. All right, so okay. Because I'm seeing like a connection with like your career life and your love life, okay? So there are partnerships that you desire, and just things that you're not speaking on, okay? But yeah. Yeah, you're just sitting here really trying to figure out what it is that you want. And with the Hierophant, this is you, and You know, there's a sense of you creating your own rituals or creating your own way, but with the Hierophant, this is also you being guided. So you're being guided through this, okay? So something, if you offered your cup to someone, or you've been waiting on someone to come back and they haven't come back, or something like that, or waiting for something to come back, something that you're passionate about, there might be a reason why it hasn't come back yet. And with the Hierophant, it's just, you know, you're being called because we have five here to trust this change, to trust in what it is that the divine is trying to show you or not show you, okay? Because you have some desires here that, you know, you rather much go after. So, spirit animal cards, I'm not really doing a format. Okay, so the abundant universe will provide in reverse and then think on your feet. So, again, there's a sense of like things not happening in the way that we want it to happen. Like you're like, dang universe, why aren't you bringing me this person? Dang universe, why aren't you bringing me this job, these clients? Like universe, what is going on? Why are you holding me up from trying to go live, universe, and stuff like that? Because you are being trained to think on your feet, okay? So say you're not getting what you want. Are you gonna sit there and pout about it? Or are you gonna just go and, you know, this is not coming now. This is not working now. Let me try to figure it out. Let me try to, you know, rearrange things. Let me try to do it a different way or go after different goals. Think on your feet. You have to work with what's being given to you, basically, with that card. So I will go into a format. So, and this is very Aries, so congratulations. But there's a lot to unpack. Overall energy, Four of Pentacles. So there's a need for you to, you know, again, after everything that's going on in August, for you with the Four of Pentacles, because this person is basically being selfish with this energy. So, you know, there's a need for you to save your money. There's a need for you to be selfish with your energy, be selfish with your time. Okay. And then I have a fly flying around me. So that's pesky energy because you do have energy that's just kind of like nagging you. Okay. And it's time for you to withdraw. It's time for you to, okay, with everything that happened in August, it's time for you to take a break now, okay, Aries. So pulling three cards to give me an idea of what this influencing energy is about. Well, this overall energy is about, or what's influencing it, okay? So we got the Tower card in reverse. Again, pesky energy. I take the Tower card in reverse. Someone else going through something, okay? Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is you waiting on someone to make an announcement or waiting on something to come back. But this is Ten of Swords. Is something that should have been ended, okay? And this person or this thing, it looks like it's just like it's just going through it, okay? It's going through its own transformation, or the energies are being affected in such a way where if you stay too connected to this energy, or you stay too connected to this person, this job, you're going to eventually be affected by it. And again, it's something that should have been ended. Yeah. So Seven of Cups, the reason that you were on this energy, because it looked like something that you wanted. This is like my wishes, wish, you know, be careful what you wish for card, okay? And the universe is just halting things so that you can see maybe that's not exactly what you want, okay? Because the Seven of Cups upright, I take that as like you just examining like something, you know, you see something like, that looks nice. Is that for me? Okay. And with sevens, that's talking about a lesson. You have to go through it to figure out if that is actually for you. Okay. Okay. So let's see if I can get any more cards. If not, then I'm going to close this out and move on to Taurus. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Nine of Swords. Whatever this is that you were wanting, whatever it is that you feel delayed in, if you're waiting on a person to return, if you're waiting on a person to forgive you, because this could be love as far as romantic, this could be platonic, you know, your mama, somebody that you've been waiting on to kind of like change or come back, or you've been waiting to hear from somebody or hear back from a job or something like that. It's like the reason why it's been held up is because it was going to cause you stress. It's going to cause you more stress than you need it to be. Yeah. It looks like it would make you happy with my Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It looked like it would make you happy. It looked like it was something that was stable. But in actuality, if you would have got what you felt like you wanted, then you wouldn't have been that happy in that situation. Okay. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. So I'm going to end it there. This is Unpacking August 2020. I'm really just getting a feel for why, or how or what. And again, you guys had a good month because despite everything and delays and whatever the case may be, you guys was just like, you know what? I'm doing fine by myself. I'm releasing people that no longer serve me. I'm releasing things that no longer serve me. And when I say that, it's like things that just when you put your energy into it and you don't get out of it what you actually want, those things need to be released, okay? Not to say they won't ever come up again, but right now they're just not for you. And again, there's a sense of that the universe was holding up some stuff from you because it was going to cause you stress. And it was just something that looked like what you wanted. It was borderline of what you wanted, but in actuality, you were not going to be happy having it or not going to be happy having it then, okay? Star card. Wishing on a star. The universe is bringing you guys your wishes. The universe is working on this, y'all. And it is taking you to look. I'm gonna say this. If something isn't 100% fitting into like your box of complete happiness, then it's just not for you, okay? It may look like something that you want, but there are little things that are probably just not, lining up. And you don't have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with like stuff that don't line up as far as people or jobs if it's not completely satisfying you, okay? There's never has to really be a reason for you to sit in a situation that you're not completely happy with, okay, Aries? And the universe is definitely working on bringing you your star card wishes. So that's what I got for you, Aries. And I'm moving on to Taurus. And Taurus, let's see what my notes say for you. Because you came into the month, your love, the love reading I did, you were the King of Cups, okay? So, being in love with yourself. And then also for your career, it was the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So let's see. The reading I did for you guys for August 2020, your own personal reading that was a little bit longer. I asked you what you were lying to yourself about, okay? Because it's like you weren't feeling very confident, okay? So you had the Page of Pentacles in reverse and not feeling very confident and wanting something else, okay? And that was in the beginning of the month. Well, no, that was the middle of the month. The beginning of the month, you had the Fool card and you were feeling free. So the title of that reading was Go Ahead and Free Yourself, okay? And again, if you haven't seen these readings, go back and look at them, okay? So you can recount and unpack August for yourself, okay? Because sometimes you just need a clear understanding of what the heck is going on, okay? So this is what I'm here to do. So we had Temperance for the middle of the month. And so self-care was the best care for you guys. A sense of doing things backwards, though, in your love life. But you were being asked to express yourself to people. And you were still processing things in the beginning of the month. Just, So let's see where you at now. Overall energy, overall theme for where you are now and just for your August, okay? For my Tauruses, I got two cards that came out. They wanted to flip. Okay, so I'm gonna read them both ways. Hangman in reverse, and then the Devil card in reverse. So there's a need for you to see a different perspective onto something, but you're releasing self-limiting beliefs. You're releasing codependent relationships. You're releasing like control. Um, and then for others of you, like it's like with the Hangman upright and then the Devil card, this is you kind of trying to control like the narrative or trying to control like your perspective or even someone else's perspective, okay? So I'm gonna go with you're trying to control your own perspective. So that's for a few of you. But for most of you, you guys are releasing this control because it's just like, okay, I realize I need to see a different perspective or I realize I need to look at this in a different way, okay? So again, with the Hangman in reverse, there is a need to look at something in a different way, but you definitely are releasing and have released for August, like codependent relationships, things that made you feel like you had a lack of control in, okay? I'm hearing some manipulators. You release some manipulators. Look, Let's see. Let's pull clarifying cards for these energies. Da 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 da. Queen of Cups. I should make a move, but I won't. That song's in my head. I know you probably think that something is wrong, but if I do, then it won't be right. That thing fly. I wanna get down, but not the first night. Okay. I feel like you guys had the Queen of Cups. You had the King of Cups for your love in the beginning of the month. And remember, I said that you guys were really loving yourself. Okay. But this is the cause of like you wanting to have a different perspective. Maybe you want to have a different perspective of yourself and like your place in the universe. But you guys are really loving yourselves, okay? With the with the Queen of Cups showing up, okay? As far as the clarifiers for these cards, this is the reason why you're deciding or feeling the need to look at things in a different way. And this is why you're releasing things, releasing control, releasing codependent relationships, releasing addictions. Okay, Six of Cups in reverse, and you guys. Mm, I'm about to give away September because like I'm seeing some September energy leaking as you did stop giving some energy to someone from the past. You stop investing into something from the past. Okay, you just was like no, because you realized someone was either lying to you or trying to get away with something. Okay, so let's see. What else wants to come out? Let's see what wants to come out for your love life as far as August 2020 goes. And just unpacking this energy, okay? Temperance in reverse, okay? So the temperance is at peace because they know what's going to happen. You don't know, currently you don't know what's going to happen in your love life. In August 2020, you just really didn't know what was going to happen in your love life. Going back to here, again, you weren't feeling very confident. Um, but there was a sense of you having to like take care of yourself. Self-care is the best care. And I remember now with Taurus, it was like you're giving out all this energy but not receiving it back. Like you're not being nurtured, you know. So in your love life currently, you're not at peace because you don't know what's gonna happen, okay? So what else wants to come out for Taurus's love life? Yeah. Some of you might have broken up with someone. Some of you rather be single right now. And again, just like a sense of like you not wanting to give your energy to people, like you wanted with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, wanted to reserve that energy for yourself. Or maybe this is you giving your energy out to so many people or like a particular person and it's just not making you happy, okay? You're like, God, I can do bad on my own. But I want to do good. Again, self-care is the best care, Taurus, okay? I was preaching that all month for y'all. Star card. Y'all, 2020, I know it may seem like devastating. I know it may seem like, the whole world is on fire, but the universe is really trying to align us to our goals, okay? To what we really want. Because the only way that we're going to be happy in this lifetime is we're really doing those things that do make us happy, that makes our souls feel fulfilled. And this is what's going on with your love life right now. Like you are, being realigned so that you can be fulfilled, okay? Ain't no reason for you to be stuck in a situation or be somewhere and not being fulfilled, okay? Ace of Pentacles. The universe definitely got some plans, some tricks up its sleeve for you, for your love life, your love relationship. So, I'm hearing that some love relationships are being repaired. I'm hearing just a lot of healing, but this healing is taking place in you first because this is you releasing like thoughts that no longer work for you. This is you releasing patterns that no longer work for you, in favor for those things that put you into alignment for those things that you do want for these opportunities in love. Okay. Because I'm not saying, okay, some of y'all might have broken up with some people or whatever, or somebody, but some of you are still like happily in a relationship or wanting to be in a relationship, and that's fine, but there are certain things about that you need to release, okay? Certain behaviors, certain like codependencies that you do have to release in order for you to replace it with something that's going to be a lot better for you and the person that you're in a relationship with. So, Taurus, let's see what's going on with your career, okay? Let's see what comes up for your career. Six of Cups. I hear you got something coming back, some investment, something that you're passionate about, or you, because there's a sense of like re-examining those things that we wanted in childhood again. And like I was telling Aries, I don't know if people were sticking around for that. It's like those things that we wanted to do in childhood, and this is beyond just like careers, like wanting to be a doctor or a lawyer or something. This is like, when you were a child, wanted to eat ice cream all day. Now that you're an adult, you can do that. Or if you're going into adulthood, if you're not an adult yet, you can do that as an adult. Me personally, I like to nap. I can nap anytime I want to, and I set my life up that way also. So this is what came out. Three of Wands. So yeah, investments. You've planted seeds in your career and your finances, and you're just sitting here waiting for these investments to come back. Yeah. You're no longer fighting. You're no longer like worrying. Like you're coming out of all of this because you are filled with passion towards about your career and your finances and those things that you really want to do. Again, you're putting childhood lovers for your career. You're passionate about whatever this is that you are evoking, whatever seeds that you planted, whatever it is that you're waiting on the cargo ships to come back in. Like this is you sitting on the shore watching those things like being manifested. You are planting these seeds and you're no longer fighting the fact that this is what you want. Okay? And you're loving it. Very passionate. You're feeling very passionate. You saw the Knight of Swords. So you're going after something in your career and finances wise. Like you're going after those things that you want. Yeah. You're putting Page of Pentacles, again, Page is adolescent energy. You're putting these ideas into play that you've had since childhood. And again, it goes way beyond just like a traditional career. This is just behaviors. This is just a lifestyle that you've been wanting to live. Okay. Now, I do see that you are stuck. Wheel of Fortune. You're waiting on like some, and it wanted to flip up. So this is like a temporary stuckness, okay? So maybe this is just August, you were feeling stuck. August, the universe is just holding you up from completely jumping. Because the fool just wants to jump off this cliff, but the universe is like, wait, baby. Because there's energies, you gotta wait for these energies to transition. Queen of Cups, being in love with yourself, and you're in love with yourself right now. You're nurturing yourself by being and doing those things that you really want to do. And this is in the household too, because traditionally, Queen of Cups, she is the mother. She is in charge of the household. So this is you getting your home life together. Maybe you guys started a home business. Maybe you figured that you want to work from home. Okay, you feel me? Um, and you've been loving it. King of Cups came up again, y'all turning like this is like using your sensitivity and creativity to turn into professional success. This is my coping card. So again, those things like from the past or whatever the case may be, you're really evoking, you're really digging deep. And if you're not feeling like you're digging deep, like this is what's coming up for you as far as like the energies. It's just like you're putting into play those things that you really your heart desires, okay? And it's working for you. It is working for you, okay? So overall energy, King of Cups. And again, last month you had the King of Cups as in your love, okay? So again, unpacking August 2020, you're still in this King of Cups energy where it's just like you are evoking self-care. Self-care is the best care. And it's more than just like taking bubble baths and stuff like that. This is you putting into play all those things that your inner child felt so good about. We got the Fool card right here. So I'm gonna get some cards to tell me why you're in the King of Cups energy. Again, just unpacking August 2020, guys. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Seven of I want to say 7 of Wands. It is 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, guys. In reverse and with this card, and I never read the actual meaning of the card because for me, it's the beavers and they're building a dam. One of the beavers to me is doing and pulling more weight than the other. So this is what made you and is influencing you to take more care of yourself. to apply self-care, to meditate more, to fast, to whatever it is that you're doing in order for you to take care of yourself. And because of a death card, there's a transformation. You've gone through a rebirth in August, okay? And maybe it's been this whole entire year, but August you've seen a rebirth. And it is because you started taking care of yourself, okay? Or, this rebirth is the reason why you started taking care of yourself. Because something here just woke you up. Seven of the Chariot, the Seven of Swords. Something here really woke you up. We got the Fool card again. So you've been freeing yourself. You've been freeing yourself from self-limiting beliefs. You've been freeing yourself from just like things that just like you're picking those things that are successful for you instead of trying to plow through those things that are no longer successful. Okay, like you are really taking care of yourself. And you're building again, nesting. Eight of Wands. This is you. This is my nesting card. This is you. This is swift movements to create stability. You guys are creating stability, and you're creating stability by doing exactly what you want to do in life, y'all. Let's get some. The abundant universe will provide, and think on your feet is in reverse. This is the opposite energy that came out for Aries. So, guys, the universe is providing for you guys. Um, definitely, definitely. I feel like September is going to be really, really great for you. Think on your feet. There's nothing here that you really have to do more because you've been taking care of yourself, and that's all the universe can really ask you to do is make sure that Taurus is taken care of. Taurus is feeling fulfilled. Taurus is feeling happy. Taurus is feeling emotionally stable. Okay, and that is all around. In love life, career, like Taurus is doing those things that Taurus wants to do. Okay, so there is a need. Sing your own song in reverse, and then trust in divine detours. So there is a need to have a little bit more faith and to be yourself more. Okay, Taurus, be yourself more. Your inner child is asking you to have more faith. You're coming out of this. Look, have more faith. So again, in August, this is 2020. We're unpacking these energies. Like you probably weren't feeling very comfortable being yourself, but you're coming out of that. Okay, and you probably weren't as faithful as you can be, but you're coming out of that. Okay. So Page of Swords, there's something here that you are planning to do that you're not telling the world yet because you're worried how other people are gonna view it. And it's funny because the World card came out. But you're again, sense of coming out of this prideful energy where it's just like because you're not speaking on something because if you speak on it too soon, then it can easily be trampled on. Okay, so you are planning it, but it looks like what you are including in your plan is like worrying. Okay, so you may have a little bit of anxiety, okay? But the world card is here. So you're dreaming your world into like you're manifesting your world and how you want your world to go. And you're manifesting those things that you want, y'all. So good energy, Taurus. I love it. I love you. Go check out the September 2020 reading. I will be dropping that after I get off this live. I got a couple of editing things to do as far as text go, but the video's ready to go. So I want to say Virgo, Gemini. So there may be some Virgos that can, relate to this. You guys are both. No, never mind. Never mind. I was going to say both are earth signs, but no. Gemini, excuse me. You are air sign. Okay, you may be dealing with a Virgo though. Okay. Gemini, in the beginning of August, let's see, what did I pull for you? Chicken scratch. So maybe there's some things that you're not clearly understanding, okay? And maybe it's things that you've actually done because this is my handwriting. So things that you've done that you're not understanding. Why did you do that, okay? So for your love, you had the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands in reverse, okay? And then for your career, you had the Five of Cups, okay? And there's a sense of just like a flip-flop in your passion, in love, and then also for your career, there's some regret there, okay? But so the reading I did for you, because okay, it says since of you just there's a sense of you just taking anything because you're okay with being the one um being the one that's uncomfortable. So in the beginning of the month, there was a sense of you just taking anything that you can receive because there was you're the one that's used to being uncomfortable. You're okay with being uncomfortable. You rather be uncomfortable than other people be uncomfortable, basically. Okay, so it's just what you're used to. Okay, so it says for the reading I did for you for the beginning of August, you had the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. All right. In the mid-month, you had the Six of Cups reversed and the Ace of Wands, and this is called "You Get a Taste of What You Want." So in the middle of the month, you got a taste of something that you wanted. Okay, and so King of Wands, you started going after what makes you feel secure. Okay, um, you withdrew so that you can gain clarity. So, and there was a sense of someone choosing between two people. So, take what resonates. Choosing between two things, choosing between two passions. So this could be choosing between a person and a particular career that you are passionate about. So, but you were holding up a transformation. Um, Again, I wrote this, but I'm having a hard time understanding what I wrote. So maybe you're just having a hard time understanding some of the choices that you've made. Okay. What out your what I guess it's not important because like I really can't read it. So let's get this overall theme for this repack. I mean repack. So maybe you're repacking something, okay? For this unpack of August 2020, okay? And your just overall energy. I'm loving this, y'all. I'm loving y'all. So Chariot in reverse. Okay, so August 2020, what we're unpacking is the fact that you felt held up in August 2020, or you felt unsuccessful. Okay, go back and look at the readings if you're feeling called to do so. Okay, so the Chariot in reverse, and then we have the seven here. So seven is being in the midst of a lesson. Okay, so you've been in the midst of a lesson this whole August 2020. Okay, so as you're really just figuring out what it is that you want. Okay, and you're figuring out why you've done certain things, why you said certain things. And again, you've been so used to being the one that's uncomfortable that you were okay with taking that position. And now you're wondering, why am I so okay with being uncomfortable? Hierophant. Five, okay. You have been being guided, okay, with the Hierophant. This is a change. So you've been guided into a change. You've been allowing the spirits to guide you into a change, okay? And this is probably what and like looking within is about because like, spirit is showing you that there is something here that you need to be aware of because it's keeping you from feeling successful. It's keeping you from being successful. It's keeping you from, with the Chariot card in reverse, marching off into your success, taking the reins and like having control over your life, okay? And it's because you for so long have been just sitting back and taking the position of being uncomfortable. And I'm feeling like I need to check my phone. Let me check it. Okay. So, some distractions or feeling like there's things that you have to do because there was nothing there. So you're really just examining why. Why did I do this? Why did I make this decision? How did I get here? Okay. And spirit is helping you with this. Okay. Um, with the Hierophant, I'm also just developing the intuition to think about just you creating your own doctrine. Because the Hierophant is traditional or is traditional energy. And my roommates, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but one of my roommates is slamming something. I don't know what's going on, but again, there's a sense of you being distracted or you just don't know what's going on. Things are just happening and you don't know what's going on, Gemini. So let's get some clarifiers from my Rider Right deck, and then we'll move on into more of your reading. Just to unpack again, we're unpacking August 2020. Okay, we're just talking about what went on and how we feeling right now. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, new opportunities have presented itself. And this is probably what made you realize how uncomfortable that you actually are, you know? Page of not page, but Nine of Pentacles, and the nine talks about, you're coming to the end of a cycle. Okay, this is the last step. But Nine of Pentacles definitely is somebody that's uncomfortable financially, uncomfortable with like their surroundings. Usually the Nine of Pentacles is enjoying like what they're bringing in, but you're not enjoying it or have not been. And there has been a sense for you to reserve your energy, for you to, save money, because this is saving money. Got a lot of pentacles here. So there's been a big focus on your energetic currency and then your finances. Okay. Energetic currency is like what you're paying attention to and what you're getting out of it. Okay. And so therefore, with the Four of Pentacles showing up here, let's see what else. Star card. Everybody's getting the star card. Everybody's getting the star card because 2020 is aligning you, realigning you to those things that you truly want, your true desires, your true heart's desires. I'm thinking about Jiminy Cricket now, from Disney, and like how he's just like, the manifestation of your subconscious for you to really figure out and unpack what it is that you want to do, because you're here to live the life that you want to live. Like, you're here, you have breath in your lungs, like given to you by the creator, by the universe, whatever it is you want to believe in, whether you believe that you are the universe and you are experiencing itself. And of course, you want to have the best experience that you can freaking have, right? And so you, Gemini, have woken up in this space saying, why am I uncomfortable? First of all, why have I been okay with being uncomfortable for so long? Why have I been so complacent and just taking whatever I can freaking get? Yeah, and you felt like you was uncomfortable in August. And so you started holding back. You started holding back on your energy, not putting too much towards your career, not putting too much towards other people, because you needed to reserve that energy, okay? And again, you have been guided to do this by your own spirit guides, by, your own intuition, creating your own rituals, creating your own doctrine on how to live your life. Because at the end of the day, you can only live your life in the best way that you can live it. Okay, trying to live your life by someone else's standards, baby, it does not work. And especially in 2020 and going forward, baby, it does not work. In Ethiopia, they just celebrated 2012, and remember how they said the world was going to end as we know it. The world ended as we knew it, and what's taking its place as human beings living out their true desires, because we realize we've been uncomfortable for too long and not realizing that nothing's getting better with the way that we've been doing things. So what we got to do, re-examine how we've been doing things, see what worked, see what don't work, and move forward with the things that do work. Okay, baby? So that's what we're doing. That's what the universe is helping you do. And Gemini, I'm so proud of you. Okay, so proud of you, Gemini. You gotta do what's best for you, Gemini. Okay. So watch your words in reverse. So you've been careful about like what you're speaking, because you realize that what you speak, and if you haven't realized, what you speak is what you manifest. Okay, how you think is what you manifest. Your world is created by the words that you speak and the words that you think and the things that you intake, the things that you allow to penetrate your brain and to sit there and circulate, and you manifest it. So you've been watching your words. This is why you've been holding back on your energy on certain things. You haven't really been talking much about, you see the opportunities there, but you've been just okay, but I'm gonna be over here with my pinnacle. I'm saving my money, I'm saving my energy, because I don't want to, I'm gonna watch my words, I want to watch my thoughts. I don't want to evoke anything. And again, we have a nine here, because this is the end of the cycle. This is the final step. Final shot. Countdown, something like that. But this is the final step. You guys have been, on it. Transformation is beautiful. August 2020, and transformations happen over lifetimes, over, you go do a transformation over and over and over again. Sometimes we feel stagnant, but right now, moving through this transformation, okay? And again, And we got 11 here. So you may be seeing 1111, okay? Or November 1111. You remember that big event? That probably was what started you on this transformation for real. Like, but you examining why you're so freaking uncomfortable. Be peace. You've been being peaceful with yourself, okay? You know, although you probably don't understand why things are going on, you've been finding peace and you've been centering yourself, okay? Time to heal in reverse. So there's nothing here to heal. Like this is what you've been doing, okay? Okay, look, the universe is not saying, well, yeah, you need to heal because that's what you've been doing. You've been examining, why am I uncomfortable? You know, what do I really want? Well, let me take my energy out of this just to see what that is like, okay? You know, what's that like without my energy? Okay? What is it like without your energy? So let me get an overall card for you guys. What is it like without your energy? Without you putting effort towards it? What is it like? Overall energy for my Gemini. I love you guys. So this is energy that wants to come in. Overall energy that wants to come in for and has wanted to come in and for some of you this has come in. So don't think that you haven't been doing the steps that you need to, whether that's intentionally or unintentionally. Um, it's the Death card. Four of Swords. This is rest. Traditionally, Four of Swords is you taking a rest, you praying, you meditating, okay? You manifesting, okay? The manifesting is happening all the time. You know, there's not ever a time that you're not manifesting, okay? So again, the energy that wants to come in and has wanted to come in for August is the Death card. This is your rebirth, okay? This is you stepping into your new life path, okay? What you really want to do. Again, examining why. Why have I been so uncomfortable? Yeah, an awakening here. You've received some news, you know, Ten of Swords, this is talking about something ending. Or you, again, this sense of another sudden realization. Again, this card is a rooster. And so the rooster is like the messenger, okay? So you like receive like some insight, maybe some insight about yourself. You got the swords here. So again, cerebral, this is your energy. Air energy, swords energy is y'all's energies. Cerebral stuff, like y'all are in your mind. Like you remember how SpongeBob, when he was trying to be like a better cook, and so he had to dump everything out of his mind except his name, well, except his being able to breathe and being able to cook. You remember Squidward told him that? You know, dump everything. They ran around dumping stuff. This is what you've been doing in August, and you know, for majority of the year. What else is influencing this energy? Your wishes, your manifestations, your true desires. And with my coughing, that's your throat chakra. So it's trying to come up, okay? Like these things, maybe you don't feel comfortable because coughing is uncomfortable. You don't feel comfortable with even discussing what your true desires are, what you really want. But you're sitting there, you're thinking about it, you're considering it, you're writing it down, okay? You're communicating with yourself, and that's okay. You know, it may have not come into fruition completely, but you're going after those things that you want. Okay, you're really considering. Okay, what do I really want? Moon card. So, what's influencing like this Death card energy? What's influencing this rebirth that wants to happen with you? Is the fact that you're trusting in the universe. Okay, you don't know what's going to happen, but you trust that something good is going to happen at least, or something good could happen. You know, this is very positive looking card, yellows and stuff like that. You know, yellow talks about our confidence, you know, our self assurance, our inner, like, just our inner peace about ourselves because we know. And, you know, yellow is also your solar chakra. And that is like just you knowing your power. Okay. And it's a power in a confidence way. Like, okay, I'm confident about this because you know, and with you're confident because it's like, well, the universe got me here for a reason. Or God brought me here for a reason. So it must be something here. Hierophant. You had the Hierophant, as your overall energy, and this is what's influencing this rebirth that's coming in. Okay, there's rebirth that wants to come in for you, okay? God. Yeah, but your spirit guides, your own personal doctrine of how you want to live your life with the Hierophant. It's like the Pope and stuff like that. All of that is going to be like played out as far as us listening to other people or other things. Six of Cups in reverse, receiving this information from other people or outside sources, and it's not necessarily what we want. People have been following like the rules of like nations that they've been born in, the rules of the Pope or the church, and haven't really questioned or figured out why you were just so uncomfortable following all of those rules. Like, why am I so or having a hard time figuring this out? And it wasn't for you. Your relationship with God is something very personal, baby. And that's why I see the Hierophant as this is God. This is the universe. This is your inner guidance, okay? Because your relationship with God is very personal, baby. So take it very personal, okay? Take it very personal. Tower card in reverse. And this is clarifying energy of what is, why you are trying to bring in a rebirth, okay? What it is that you're examining. Tower card in reverse, I read that as someone else going through something. Again, these doctrines and just the way of life, these rules were already preset before we were born. And a lot of us are uncomfortable with it because it's just like, well, who said I wanted that? Who said that I wanted to live in this way or have to do it in this way or have to agree to this? Who said that that's what I wanted? Okay, why am I uncomfortable in this? Because it's not what you truly want. You've just been sitting in it because that's just what you've been used to. Gemini, don't get me to preaching up in here. I was 8 years old when this lady came up to me. It was like, you're going to be a preacher. And I was like, no, I'm not. But I see the preachiness in me. But the word is alive and well. And the word truly is, you got to live your life for yourself. Okay, because that's the only way that you're gonna be happy. Okay, you got to live your life in regards to other people, but as far as like following like these rules that were like preset for us, it's kind of like we have to sit and unpack this shit and figure out why we've been following it. Excuse my language. Why we've been following it, why we've been, even with that. Five of Cups, okay? So you had the Five of Cups that came up. I want to say for your career, and that was like when I did the first reading for when I did all the signs, okay? So Five of Cups, so having some regrets, like looking upon the past and just being like, dang, I could have did this better. Oh, that was a mistake. But it's like with this guy staring at these cups because it looks like there's wine that he spilled. Baby, what you gonna do? Pick the sand out the wine? You can't do that. Like, you just gotta let that go and realize you got other cups behind you. Okay, you can keep on staring at it and trying to figure out how you gonna pick that sand out of that wine so you can continue to drink it, or you just turn around and drink the two cups that you still have. Okay. On that note, 2 cups water, wine, and then I have cookie. So I don't think I have to say anything else to you, Gemini, because again, unpacking what you're unpacking. Okay, there's still some things that you are, reluctant to move away from, because it's just a way of learning, way that you've learned. Okay, learned how to love, a way that your passions with the cups and stuff. It was just a way that you learned to do it, and so you are having troubles moving away from it. Um, but the Queen of Wands is here. You're feeling confident, really confident in the universe. And because you're feeling confident in the universe, you're feeling confident in God. You like, I know you didn't bring me out here to leave me lonely, even when I can't see clearly. I know that you are with me, so I just can't give up now. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe you brought me this far to leave me. You have strong faith, Gemini. So that's what's keeping you in this transformation, this rebirth. Because you're going through a transformation already, but the rebirth into the life that you truly want, into the world that you truly want to live in, into the things that you truly want. That is what's keeping you in this energy. Okay, where this is coming in, it's gonna come in regardless whether you got to be dragged through it or you are willingly, with the Five of Swords in reverse, deciding to not fighting anymore, deciding to, like, not have to feel so, like I got to defend myself. You're putting down your defenses, and it's because of your faith. It's your confidence in yourself also. The Queen of Wands, your confidence in your self, your surroundings, and again, your surroundings as far as you and your relationship with God. I don't believe you brought me this far. I won't believe you brought me this far. I can't believe you brought me this far to leave me home. As a Black person, you grew up with gospel music and hymns, whether you believe it or not, it is the spirit. It's always shown through. Whatever your beliefs was, whether you believe it or not. Them songs are powerful because it was the spirit that's always shown through. So we're moving on to Cancer. Cancer, let's see what happened. That's one. Although I feel like I should just pull your cards right now. Cancer's just like, let me know what's going on right now. And you need to go over that later. What's going on right now? Overall energy. Again, the flash showed up again. This is very important. I feel like, and it makes sense because so many people just watching. So many different energies are similar, especially with what we're going through in life. And with the fly spirit showing up again, with me pulling y'all cards, and you want me to just pull your cards. Okay, I'm gonna pull y'all overall energy. Pesky energy around you, or feeling like a pest, feeling like a burden, feeling like a snake cake. Oh, Emperor reverse. Okay, that's your overall energy, like your overall theme for this repacking session. Emperor in reverse. Emperor in reverse is kind of like a dictator. Emperor in reverse is someone who, and what I'm saying in this card in particular, because the Emperor is a good guy. The Emperor is in this position because it knows how to lead. The Emperor knows what the fuck they are doing. Okay, this is why they are the Emperor. Okay, but with it in reverse, there's almost a need to evoke policies or be a certain way that is not very favorable to people. Okay, so maybe you're not concerning other people when you're making decisions, but you feel like you have to be that way in order to make the best decisions. Maybe the Emperor does come from like a personal values, especially if it is a dictator, as far as what is best for society and mankind. Or at least what's best for whatever the Emperor is in charge of. Okay, that's Sun card in reverse. You guys have been radiating like positive energy, and like I was saying this earlier in a month, not Scorpio, so maybe some Scorpios up in here, or maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. Cancer. How I did the emergency reading for Cancer, and how I was saying that we recognize that the moon is there, but a lot of us don't necessarily recognize the moon is there all the time, and what the moon does for us. And the moon just does it. We ain't got to ask the moon to do nothing. We ain't really got to think about the moon. We know that the moon is there, it's doing its thing, helping us regulate our weather patterns here and the tides. And even with us, we are like 75% water. And so if the moon can pull at the tides with its gravity, imagine what the moon does to you and your body. And you Cancer, the moon is you guys' planet, your element. That is y'all. Y'all are the moon. And Sun card energy is providing, I'm hearing like good nature. Like this is, and especially with Cancers, you guys, there's a focus on the home. Okay. So this is you providing a good home or providing these things, Sun card, that people want, and you're just doing it because you just do it. We want the moon to do what the heck it's doing. We don't always know that we want the moon to do it because the moon never stops doing it. That's the thing. Cancer, you never stop doing it. These things that people ideally want to happen and need to happen in order for them to go on and survive and to be there and to be in existence. Sun card in reverse, this is you have done that until you burst. August 2020, you probably burst, you know, trying to do all of this, make these decisions, and again, Emperor reverse, not being looked at as a favorable person or not feeling like you're making decisions that make you a favorable person. But the Emperor in reverse is also again a dictator. So does the Emperor really care? Maybe that's what we need to really examine. Like, well, do we actually really care that we have to be this person? Again, when you're already providing a service, already providing this energy that is just there. It's a natural thing that you are doing that people recognize, but they don't recognize how important it is because it will never ever end. It will never ever go away. And if it did, you know, I can't even fathom what the hell would happen if we didn't have our moon. I don't know what would happen. What would happen? Does the moon even know what's going to happen?
Sorry.
So, can we put her back outside?
Yeah, I'm trying to get her back.
Tush, go outside, baby.
You don't want it. Hold on. Sorry.
So, interruptions, just a sense of still having to be who you are despite things happening, unfavorable things happening. It's like people know that you're doing these things, and yet unfavorable things are happening. I'm channeling based off of what's going on around me. I'm not upset with anything because it was good, because it's helping me unpack what August 2020 was about for you guys. And what has happened was like my dog is outside. I keep her outside when I'm doing readings. And maybe she did want to come in, but I'm doing a reading because if she's in here and running around and wanting to get pet, and she'll be making too much noise. And so that's why I keep her outside. She's all right. My dog is used to being outside. Way before I adopted her, she was outside, you know, and she actually enjoys being outside. It's just sometimes she want to come inside, she wants to see what we're doing, or she wants water or whatever. But I'm doing a reading. And again, people know, they can hear me down doing this reading. Again, Cancer, people know what you are doing, whether you're providing for a home, whether you're, working a job, whatever the position, whatever it is that you're doing, and you have this responsibility about it because you guys have a responsibility about yourselves. And maybe this is, again, going back to, it's because of how people are looking at you. We look at the moon and it's, oh, it's so beautiful. Again, we recognize what the moon does, and it's okay. We do a little worship and everything, but never really think about what would happen if the moon was not there. Nobody ever really thinks about what would happen if you were not there anymore, Cancer. Okay? And with the Emperor, it very much can decide, because, I mean, unlike the moon, you guys can move where the freak you want to go. Okay? But there's a big concern about how people are viewing you. how people are looking in at you and what it is your responsibility is. So I'm hearing like whatever this is, it's like air. Maybe your presence is like air. Like, we just breathe and not really have to think about it. Your presence wherever it is, it's just like the people who are benefiting off of it, benefited from it. It's like air. They just are breathing and not really acknowledging or really have to do anything to breathe. Now, us as a human population, if we want to continue to breathe and breathe well, we have to stop cutting down trees. And this comes with an awareness now. So the people around you have to have this awareness of how to continue to breathe this air, continue to benefit from whatever it is, the service that you are just naturally providing, you know. But not everybody has that awareness or even wants that awareness, or they have the awareness, they just don't care. Yeah, we know we got to stop cutting down trees. We know that we shouldn't be burning fossil fuels and like doing all these things to our earth that is messing with the atmosphere, messing with the air that we breathe. There are places in the world where people wear masks from the smog. And correct me if I am wrong. Please, if I am wrong on why, like, there are some countries where people, they wear masks as a, it's just a thing, whether they are sick or not. Because just recently it has been a big thing for everyone to wear masks. But there are some places in the world where the air quality is so bad that you have to wear a mask. Like I've seen pictures, I've seen the pictures. I refuse to believe that there's just so many people within that one population that was sick, all sick that day. Wearing masks because the air quality is bad. Or having to go to the tip tops of like a skyscraper in order to see the sun. Places in the world where the air quality is that bad. But what did they do? Deforestation, factories, you know. I'm not gonna call out no places or no names, but hopefully y'all know where I'm talking about because we coming for you next. Okay? Canada literally sells bottles of air to these people. Fresh Canadian air. What? Anyway, Cancer. This is just how deep it is for you though. Because again, the only way that things are going to change is if the other party has an awareness that something has to be done or even cares. I feel a mirroring effect going on too. Again, with the emperor in reverse, the dictator, is getting its goal, whether they think it's the goal that is going to be beneficial for all, quote unquote, mankind or their citizens or whomever that they're ruling, or it's just personal goals that's going to benefit them and theirs, or just them, or again, an important in how people view you, how people see you, how people feel about you, you know. So again, I don't feel like you upset about this emperor and having to be the emperor all month, because you should have recognized when my sun card was upright and I was being a good emperor and I was being good to you, you should have recognized this because I've been doing this till I burst. And so now here we are. So let's see, Cancer. As again, I didn't read your card before this, before energies. I felt like I should have pulled the energies and I just sat there and channeled, and that's what we got for August 2020, what that was about for you. And that's who child. So the first reading that I did when I did the live, hold on, I gotta click on something. So again, the sense of like things just popping up and just being, they're minor inconveniences. They're not. It just depends on you. It's your perspective. The thing that popped up is a minor inconvenience, you know. But it's something I need to go into the system and try to figure out how to solve it so I don't, because it's an inconvenience that happens often, and I haven't solved it. I just been like, okay, I'll just, when it comes up, I'll deal with the inconvenience. Okay. Eight of Wands. and Knight of Wands. Okay, so this was for your love. So Eight of Wands was in reverse and Knight of Wands in reverse. So not feeling passionate about your love or who you're in love with, the people that are in your love life. Um, and then we had the Queen of Wands also. So with the Queen of Wands, this is you feeling passionate about yourself though, and your desires and what it is you want to go after. You're like, okay, well, I'm still gonna have my goals, you know, whether or not like everyone agrees. Because I feel like I'm doing what's best for me. And I feel like I'm doing what's best for everybody. Okay. For your career, we had the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So talks about missed opportunities. Okay. August 2020, when I did you guys this reading, the title of it was Moving On and Making Moves. Okay. And you had the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, your sword. What does a dictator have? Generally, a sword. Making decisions though and being clarified, but definitely a sword is a sword, baby. Ace of Sword is like just like the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords is something that is just I have to create new opportunities, or this is new opportunities coming up. And in the Ace of Swords sense, this is you gaining clarity about something. Okay, and it is within this reign that you are doing. So the mid-month, you guys had the Three of Wands, and this is for your love, okay? So mid-month I did love, and then I did the mid-month I did a love, and then I did a career. So for your love, it says sometimes love comes around and it knocks you down. Just get back up when it knocks you down, knocks you down. That's the song that was in my head when I wrote y'all title. So you had the Three of Wands, okay? So there was investments that you made in love that you were waiting to come back. You were waiting to see. Look at that. Butterfly land right here on my third eye. Is this really pesky energy? Because the fly has so many other meanings to it and so many profound meanings. But the one I go to the most is this is pesky energy. And recently, I've been trying to come out of that. And I just feel like there's something. Recently, I've been trying to come out of that and think of the fly in a different way. But baby, he just landed on my forehead. That was kind of pesky. Love comes around, and maybe just the fly love person. See? Seeing a different perspective on it. Hey. Again, the fly has a really good meaning. The fly has like a really positive meaning. And let me see. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Oh shoot, my phone.